I'd like to begin with a fact. A simple yet shocking fact.
If I die, bury me, lay me down on a bed of roses, stick me in the river at dawn, send me away, send me.
Hey guys, what is up? Scott here and back with episode 2 of our Swansea City career mode, or manager mode. And I was just editing the budgets around so I can be able to pick up the center attacking mid that we were looking for last episode. And I went down and I kind of filtered it out to 2 choices. And you'll see in this episode who I end up picking, because we're going to be going straight to the transfer deadline day, and then we're going to end the video there. But we're going to be going into a friendly right now against Celta Vigo. Nothing too important happened except Williams, he got I think it was a 3-month injury, or I can't remember which one it was, but he's going to be out for a long time, so we're going to have to get IK and our other players to step up for him right now. And here's one of the players that I kind of filtered out to be one of the last 2 players. And here's the other one, is Lewis Holtby. But I felt that Gonzo was a little too slow. I didn't realize it before I actually bid on him that he had 45 pace or something like that, and I don't really want that, so I ended up picking up Holtby. I bid 60,000 after they accepted my offer of 16 million when they bid, or I bid, their asking price was 19.5, so it was a nice little undercut of there, and we do end up accepting Holtby there. I was kind of confused whether or not to pick Gonzo or not, but next player, since we sold our center mid, Britain, we're going to be trying to get Luke Shaw for our team. He's going to have a higher rating than either of our other left backs, and he's a lot younger. So I sent with Taylor with him because I don't really need 3 young left backs, and I didn't really want to spend too much on him. We're just going to be editing the team around so we can get into our next game. Against, I can't remember who it is, but it's another friendly game, I think. Or it may be, it was our first game in the seasons. And we come up against Manchester United. As you can see there, Fellaini got an injury. They go up 2-0, and then Shelby comes in to make it 2-1, and that's gonna end the game. Kind of a disappointing loss, but it was against Manchester United, so you're not gonna be really winning those too many times when you're simming it. And I was just gonna go look out for a center back that I can use for a 1-year loan, so I can have somebody to rest and switch in with our 2 center backs with IK and Chico. And I did a little bit of editing around with the things, and I was trying to sign Nastastic, but they didn't accept any of the loan offers that I accepted, and I didn't actually end up getting a center back. But as you can see here, we are picking up Luke Shaw. They accepted my offer with the player, or I think it was Neil, and that was Taylor, and I think it was about 2 million coins. It was a pretty nice deal, I guess. Pretty nice transfer. And we're going to be switching in a little bit of a team, and we're going to come up against West Brom. And in about the 16th, 17th, about the 31st minute, we do pick up a red card, and that leads West Brom to score from our defense, only having 3 men, and we lose 1-0. Kind of a disappointing loss. But we do actually sign Luke Shaw now, getting our star left back that's going to be in our team for a while, and we're going to be coming up against Tottenham. I felt like I needed to play this game so we didn't go 0-3 in the season and have no points whatsoever. So in the 43rd minute, the bot, or the Tottenham players, they shot from out range. It was kind of a weak shot that our goalie deflected. But I just noticed about halfway through the game that Bakali was really tired, so I went and swapped him with Dyer. That's pretty much one of the big reasons why I wanted to keep Dyer during the off season. That, and you can just switch in with the 2 left mid and right mids. whenever, or right wings whenever he feels like, and the bot just switching Soldado for Default. And in the 72nd minute, I do cross it in, but it was just out of the reach of, I think it's Dyer, and that'll end the game at 0-0. Kind of a boring game, 3 shots, 2 shots, and 1 shot and 1 shot. I'm just trying to get used to the professional aspect of the game, the game mode or game difficulty. But I was trying to pick up a striker too, so I can have a little bit of pace behind Boney if he gets tired or anything. And I tried to check if like a loan, but he was too expensive in his salary per week. And I tried to get Marquinhos, but they didn't actually really want to accept. They didn't really feel that they wanted to loan him out at this time. And I kind of screwed up here too. It was like a loan to buy because I had $0 on it afterwards, or £0, and I tried to sign a couple more center backs on loan so we can have a center back that's from a team that doesn't really use him, and we're going to be using him for like a week or another week for like the season until our player gets out of injury. And I was trying to find Dzeko for our striker replacement and striker swap, but he didn't have. He was actually shipped out somewhere. I'm not completely sure where he was sent out to. So then I went to look at a couple of center backs and players from both Benfica and Porto, and I picked up or I tried to ask for like a loan for a couple of the center backs on FC Porto, and I went to try to get a loan on Rodrigo so we can have a secondary striker. And I went to Zarate, and I knew this was kind of a out there one, and they didn't accept it, but Benfica accepted for that new striker, and everybody else kind of rejected it. So we accept it for Rodrigo, and we're going to be having two pretty solid strikers. And then Lille came up with a bid for Michael Vorm. I didn't really feel like I needed to ship him off. If they were willing to pay me 12 million, I would accept it, but I didn't. I kind of needed him so I can swap out with Vanilla. So if Vanilla needs like a rest because I didn't have any other goalkeepers, just because I already shipped off Tremel to get Vanilla. But I'm gonna be trying to pick off or like kind of dish him off on the off season. After the first season, I'm gonna be trying to get rid of Vorm so I can have a star goalkeeper. And I was looking at Diego Lopez, but his wage was way too high for the likings of my team. And we do this or deny it, and that'll be the end of the episode. If you guys did like the video, I'll talk to you guys later. And please drop a like if you can get 5 likes on this video. They're much appreciated, and see ya. Bye.